Netflix original movies. You just never know what you're going to get. Will it be utter rubbish? Will it be a masterpiece? Or will it be another movie just to add to the list of movies that they've got there that you're probably never really going to finish or watch or check out? Who knows? Anyway, I found another one that I just popped up one day and thought, you know what, I'm checking this thing out, and it was called Small Crimes. And basically it's about a disgraced cop who is being released from prison after serving 6 years and returns home to his small town to try and live his life, but find himself drawn back in to the mess that he created 6 years prior. What I like most about the Netflix original movies is you don't carry any baggage into them. You've never seen a trailer. Heck, you've probably never even heard of the movie before. You just jump right in with zero preconceptions, which in this day and age is marvellous to do. And this movie kind of surprised me. You have Joe, the main character, who gets out of prison, and although he has all these best intentions, he very quickly gets back into the world that he was in. He is being leaned on by his former mobster boss, by his former police officers, who are also corrupt, who want him to stay stum about things, about a district attorney that Joe almost killed, which is the reason he was in jail, who is determined to make sure that he gets the death sentence. He has 2 kids that he can't see who have moved away. These seem to be his only purpose. But even though he knows what he wants to do, he wants to be a better man, he wants to right the wrongs that he did, he wants to be a good father now, he can't help but just messing everything up and getting in all these situations that just cause problems for himself, for his family, and for whatever friends he has left. I kind of liked Small Crimes. It looks particularly good, and it's written by Blair, the guy who did I Don't Want to Live in This World Anymore. He wrote and directed that, and he also starred in Green Room and Blue Ruin, and he is in this for a small role as well, and it's a welcome addition. He's a good actor and a good writer by the seams of it. He seems to write these small genre specific movies that you don't really get much of anymore. This thing is loaded with a cast, which I don't want to run through because I'd end up spending 5 minutes listing all my favourite actors through this, but I'll just talk about one. Robert Forster, who plays Joe's dad in this, and he is such a forlorn character who just seems to try to placate him, Joe and his wife, and try and be the middleman, and never really sticks up for either side and just kind of shrugs his shoulders and wants everybody to go on with their own thing. It's a terrific performance and an actually pretty decent movie. Very quickly we see that Joe's getting into a situation and you think he's going to get out of it by playing certain people off against each other, but it's not that type of movie. He's not the smartest guy in the room. He is just tenacious. He is just lucky in certain situations, and I like that about the character. The movie's fairly quick, it looks pretty good, and it's another Netflix thumbs up. It's on the good side rather than the bad, which mostly they seem to be. I gave Small Crimes 3 out of 5. I thought it was fairly interesting. I liked the lead character of Joe. I liked how he wasn't a good person. Even though he wanted to be, he knew deep down he wasn't. And no matter how much he tried, the bother that he caused for everybody around him was just terrible. But I found it interesting to watch, and it wasn't frustrating as it could have been. The performances are all terrific, and like I said, the cinematography is pretty good. If you haven't seen Small Crimes, I can thoroughly recommend it. It's a fairly quick runtime, and it's highly enjoyable. So thanks for watching. If you've seen Small Crimes, let me know in the comment box below what you thought about it, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.